2018, myself and my husband Liam founded Big Wild Thought from our bedroom. It was literally a bedroom brand for about 6 months before we moved it into proper premises. And it was just us two for a good couple of years. Like, we were packing all the orders, doing the customer service, contacting animal charities, all the social media, marketing, like everything. It was like we were wearing 50 hats a day. And yeah, we hired members of staff for Big Wild Thought from 2020, when we went through the pandemic. Our company grew rapidly during COVID-19, which we felt very fortunate about. And yeah, at one point we had, I think we were responsible for 6 members of staff. And I mean, myself and Liam are not managers, and we never have managed anyone in our lives. So navigating that and sort of learning on the job on how to manage staff was quite difficult. And we did run into quite a lot of staff issues, which I won't go too deep into, which did play a part in one of the reasons why we did close. One of the biggest hires that we did for Big Wild Thought was Holly, and if any of you follow Morning Club, you will have seen Holly quite a lot. She is our creative and operations coordinator, and we hired her in the spring of 2021 as an embroiderer for Big Wild Thought, and she's sort of grown with us. She's been with us through every step of Big Wild Thought, the closure, the relaunch, Morning Club's growth. Holly's such a massive part of our brands and our businesses, and we really don't know where we'd be without her. I could literally go on for days about how amazing Holly is. But yeah, she's perfect for us in every way. I always say I wish I could clone Holly so that there's loads of her. She's one of a kind, truly one of a kind. And yeah, like myself and Liam and Holly are such a close-knit team that we all just get stuck into every job that needs doing. We have so much like passion and love for what we do, and no job is ever too small. And I think it's why we work really well together. So this question really hits home. There's so many reasons why we closed. There isn't just one. And I guess that this is like a whole other episode itself, a video to sort of explain the reasons why. But I guess a summary would be that in 2023 and 2024, the business felt like it had completely hit a brick wall. Like with Brexit happening, our cost of our product went through the roof. We had rising business rates for our premises, and online sales dropped massively, but it just meant our company suffered a lot during 2023 and 2024. We obviously didn't have a business that much before the pandemic, so we didn't have anything to sort of go back and look at and go, okay, these were our normal sales. We grew quite rapidly during COVID-19, and we really felt the effects of Brexit, the pandemic being over in 2023 and 2024. And also I had my daughter in 2023, who is absolutely amazing. Like, she is the best thing that ever happened to me, but I didn't think it would change me as much as it did. And I didn't think it would change my passion for Big Wild Thought like it did. And I just felt so overwhelmed. We had all the things going on with the finances. We had some staff issues. I was trying to navigate motherhood and what that looked like when you're running a business and being mom for the first time. And I literally felt like I was failing at everything. Like, everything I was doing was just not right. I wanted to be the best mom, but then with that, the business was suffering. And if I wanted to really put all my work and passion into the business, like, I felt like I wasn't being the best mom. Like, it just felt like no day I was actually getting it right. And in 2024, when we made the decision to close, it wasn't one that we took lightly. We had to let members of staff go. It was absolutely awful, but we literally had no choice. Like, our finances, they were just a mess. We didn't have enough money to pay for bills. We didn't have enough money to pay for staff. Like, it sort of left us with no choice other than, we're going to close the brand, have a massive sale, get some cash back from the stock that's sat there, and then reinvest it into a new brand and see if we can just start again, because we felt like Big Wild Thought had run its course a bit. Like, because we had really low sales and nothing was working for marketing, and just things just felt like, okay, maybe the brand's just not cool and relevant anymore. Which now looking back at it, that was definitely not the case. Our decision making was wrong. But now taking a year out has really made us like understand the mistakes we've made. You have to really take a step back from something to understand all the things that went wrong and accept that they are lessons to learn from and not failures. And I definitely feel like that's happened. And I will be forever grateful that we've had this time away, because I don't think if we'd have carried on with the brand, we wouldn't have been able to have this time to really reflect and then to be able to bring it back even bigger and better like it was. After stepping back from Big Wild Thought, we really understood that Big Wild Thought is not just a business and a brand. It's something that's like embedded in us. Like, the passion will always be there. And even though we wasn't actively running the business, it was still in our heads. We were still thinking about all the ways that we could help animal charities, all the designs that we could bring out, all the products, all the customers that we've had. Like, there was not a day that went by where someone didn't ask, are you bringing Big Wild Thought back? When are you bringing it back? Like, just constantly really nice messages about how much they love and they miss Big Wild Thought. But myself and Liam really needed that time away to rebuild on our energy, rebuild on our creativity, and get back to a place where our heads were clear and we were really ready to bring Big Wild Thought back in a really positive and better way, focusing on Morning Club and really experimenting in all these different ways that we could market a product and tell a story and connect with our community. Has really made me think about all the ways we could do that with Big Wild Thought. And it is just having that year away to sit and reflect. It feels different this time around. I've grown up a lot since, I founded the business when I was 22. I'm now 29 and I have a daughter. Like, my head thinks clearly now. My decision making is a lot more clear now. And it is because I've got older. And I think that's why Big Wild Thought feels different this time around. We're coming at it at a more clear understanding and we're ready to give it everything we have. But this time, we're just doing it in a smarter way. I guess I've learned over the past year is that burning out is real. And there's that slogan or quote that's like, you can't pour from an empty cup. And it is so true. Like, you just can't. For like, as long as I can remember, I always had this mindset of, if I worked harder, it meant that I cared more. But the important thing is to remember to have boundaries with yourself, with your work, with your time, and with yourself. I've just realised that it's fully okay to slow down, take your time, ask for help. Like, we've really asked for help with Morning Club. We've reached out to the experts in their field. I'm not an expert in anything, I don't think. So I found people who are experts to help, which is something that I didn't do for 6 years. And also I've learned to trust the process, that not everyone is going to like your brand. Not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. Like, it's fully okay if someone doesn't like a design that we've done, or they don't like a style of clothing that we have. Like, that's okay. But there are people out there who do really like you, who do like the brand, who do like the designs, and they're the people that I want to connect with, and they're the people who are going to be there to support the brand throughout every step. My other lesson, I guess it just sort of flows into the first lesson really, is I've learned to listen more, understanding to listen to our customers, listen to the people who work around me, listen to my own gut as well. Like, just really listen and take everything in. That's been quite a big lesson as well. And I feel like Big Wild Thought is coming back with a fresh start. It honestly feels fresh, it feels different, and I'm really excited about that. So, the fleeces. This is such a popular question. Are the fleeces coming back? What colours are you doing? And I guess the short answer for now is we're working on it. Like, it's so heartwarming to know that you love the fleeces as much as we love them, and they became such a staple part of Big Wild Thought. And I want to bring them back that feels fresh and new, but it still has that old part of Big Wild Thought that you guys all fell in love with. So that being said, we are taking our time to really work on these fleeces to make sure that the fit, the style, everything about them is perfect. Like, we're sourcing the best materials and everything like that. And we want to bring them back when we're 100% happy with them. So they won't be back straight away, but we are working on it. Yes, they will be. So we will be working with the same supplier. We will still be using the same fabric, the same softness, all the organic and sustainable materials that we had before, they will be the same. The biggest change, I would say, with the products is the fit. We really took a step back and thought about what was missing from Big Wild Thought, and if there's something that we could change, like, what would it be? And it was definitely the fit of our garments. So we've altered the shapes, we've altered the cut of the garments to make them more versatile, to make them more wearable for our customers. And I just can't wait for everyone to see the new products and the new colours, because we've really thought about it, and we know that this will just feel like an evolution of Big Wild Thought and just a step up for where we were to where we are now. Honestly, I think the most exciting thing is that I want to rebuild the community. I guess I felt like I lost touch of our followers, of our customers, of our purpose. I lost touch of that towards the end of the business. And I just want to rebuild on the community that we had. And Big Wild Thought has always been more than just a brand or a business. It was a space where animals and passion and conservation and creativity came together. That's what Big Wild Thought was, and I want to rebuild to get that back. I've missed that connection with the Big Wild Thought followers. I've really missed it, and I can't wait to start sharing stories of animals and seeing you guys wear the product and seeing your reaction, getting your feedback, working with the animal charities, just really building on this tight-knit community that we really had. And I also think that one of the other things I'm very excited to be doing is back working with our animal charities. They were such a motivator of the brand, and it's just so nice. You're part of helping wildlife charities and help them with all their amazing work and actually saving animals along with that. And yeah, they are a massive motivator for me. I'm really excited to start working with them again, because they are some of the most amazing people that I have ever been able to work with. In 2018, myself and my husband Liam founded Big Wild Thought on our